Grüezi, I'm Hans and let's explore this B&T P26 together. Before we talk about the details and take it apart, let's learn where the B&T P26 comes from. This gun first appeared at the Expo in Germany in 2015. It was supposed to be available around 2015, mid to the end of the year, and many people that I know were interested and ordered it. This gun is meant to be, or was meant to be, a less expensive choice compared to the popular APC guns, and it still has the great quality from Switzerland, but it was not as expensive. Here in Switzerland, when it came out, we paid around 1,110 Swiss francs. Operating from a single blowback action, firing from a closed bolt with a bolt hold open function. Mirrored safety on both sides as well as magazine release enhance the usability for both right and left users. This firearm is compatible with the B&T MP9 or TP9, APC9, KH9 as well as the Grasshopper Mouse 9 magazines. It features a side folding stock, integrated not adjustable sights and multiple Picatinny rails on top, on the side for grips, lights and other accessories. They only made exactly 1,000 of them before they gave back the rights to Beretta. And today, as of 2023, Beretta sells a very similar firearm with a few changes here and there, and they call it the Beretta BMX. The B&T stick magazines work on the PMX and vice versa, which means the PMX magazines also work on the B&T firearms that are fitted by those stick magazines. So you can get the ones that cost less where you live. The B&T P26 features a sleek ergonomic design that reminds a lot of the KG99, respectively the Tech 9. It's made from a strong plastic frame. This gun finds a good mix between not being too heavy and still being very strong. B&T carefully worked on the small parts and how it looks. It's clear from the smooth and polished surfaces, showing how much they care about making it well. It shows their commitment to make things as great as they can be. Moving to the specification, the B&T is chambered in 9mm with a barrel length of around 175mm, which is around about 6.9 inches. So the accuracy isn't very compromised despite this compactness. My model came with a HK free lock. Some P26 came with a threaded barrel and others had even both the threaded barrel as well as the free lock standard from HK. It measures just under 401mm, so 15.7 inches, with a folded stock, and with the stock open, it's around 631mm or 24.8 inches. The weight is approximately 2.3 kilograms, so a little bit more than 5 pounds. So this firearm is impressively portable. Now let's talk about the magazines. B&Ts, or in this case the B&T P26, can use different kinds of magazines, like ones with 15, 17, 20 or 30 round stick magazines. They are made with really good materials, so they work well and don't give you any problems. Let's pause for a full disassembly of the P26. First, you need to open the stock. It's held by only one pin. Let's use the tool from my kids and open the pin. Now the easiest way is to push with your thumb on the rear side and the firearm will come apart. Let's have a look at the lower, which is made out of polymer with the firing techniques as well as the brass ejector out of metal. Here we have the upper. To further disassemble it, we need to unscrew the back cap, which takes a little bit of time, but that's okay, we have time. This is made out of metal. What comes out is some sort of a ring with two springs, which have the same length. And now we can put the bolt back and remove the pin. I need to hold it right, excuse me. There is a little notch here on the charging handle. It has to look down when reassembling the firearm. And now we can also remove the bolt. It's quite heavy. It reminds a lot of a Tech 9 bolt. And as you can see here on the serial number, it says again CH for Switzerland, 15 for 2015. And my serial number, that is one of the first 30 firearms built by B&T. So now to the upper. First, you can see it's all made of this magically infused polymer. I don't know how they do it. And on the inside, it's like melted with the metal part of the upper receiver. If you touch it with your hands, it's quite to tell which one is the polymer and which one is the actual metal. The only way I can tell that when closing my eyes is the metal part feels much colder than the polymer one. As you can see, the barrel is also marked with a serial number, as well as the upper. It's melted here or marked here on the metal part. Let's have a look at the sides again. Here, let me try if I can do it on camera. So here you can have some sort of a side picture of what you can expect when firing this firearm. Okay, so let's put it back together. We start with the bolt. The bolt is freely moving in the horizontal direction as well as on the vertical direction. So you have to make sure that you can find the opening for the charging handle, which is there. We take our charging handle, the notch has to look to the bottom, press it down, and then make sure it's in. Okay, I like to bring it a little back. We have the two openings here for this part, and the notch here comes on the back here. As you can see, it must go there. So we put that in back like that, move the bolt forward, and now it's time for the end cap to go back on. And we screw it back on. Again, it takes a little bit of time. Okay. So the end cap is secured when the firing is back together, because it's holded here on the polymer backside of the lower. So we put it back in. We have to align those notches here and also here in the front, and then we can push back from here, push it back, and now I heard that they are aligned together, back together. Push this pin back in, and the firearm is back together. Make a short function test, and everything is back together as it should be. So, in conclusion, the P26 isn't as common as the other firearms for B&T, and only 1,000 were produced in 2015. And because of that, not many people have it, which makes it quite special and attractive for collectors and fans who want something unique from B&T. If you're looking for a modern Tech 9 to shoot and have some fun at the range, in my opinion, the P26 is too pricey. I will recommend you the PMX from Beretta as a great choice in my opinion. So, thanks for your time and good shows.